My school days, maybe when I was about 14 years of age, I started helping people who were less fortunate than myself. So I have been continuing that for all my life while I was studying and while I was employed as a teacher, and then from 1972, having left that profession, became a community educator, going all over the country and inspiring people that self-reliance, community participation and a scientific approach can make a difference to their lives. And this effort was called the Sarvodaya Shramadana Movement. Sarvodaya means to awaken all. Shramadana is by sharing your labor, your land, your skills, money, whatever you have, for the well-being of all. So today we are working in about 15,000 villages in Sri Lanka, and every aspect of welfare, development, advocacy, spiritual development, all that we do. And we have 10 independent national level organizations in addition to our main organization called the Sarvodaya Shramadana Movement. So all these national level as well as village level organizations work together to create a new kind of society where every human being matters. If opportunities are given to any community, that community can be inspired, motivated to act, to improve their own conditions. Because no community will refuse to take part in any action that they truly believe is going to help them. So in Sri Lankan villages, when we started our movement about 53 years ago, we asked the people to identify their biggest needs. Say if they had a village to which they had no access road, they said we need an access road. All right, then you get about asking people to donate land, and then ask people to come forward to donate their labor. Ask people who had some kind of means to provide the tools and food and accommodation for the people who volunteered to work. So we gifted our labor, maybe hundreds of us joined to build the road, and we said we build the road and the road builds us. Because while we build the road, cooperation and understanding about each person's abilities or disabilities, appreciating everybody's skills, all these qualities get inculcated. Real brotherhood is developed. So not only that we are building a physical road, but we are also building a kind of spiritual and moral kind of binding among ourselves. So it's a process where outer transformation as well as inner transformation of your consciousness take place. So it is from that beginning we started all the other programs. For example, every village we have a preschool where children below 5 years of age are looked after and prepared to go to school. Then in every village we work, we may have certain team of community health workers looking into the causes that bring about disease and preventing the occurrence of such disease. There may be others who will concentrate on helping people in savings, credit programs, micro enterprises, so that the income generation could be done. In that manner, there are a variety of integrated activities taking place in our villages. So that, of course, over a period of time, it had developed into a mass movement in Sri Lanka. We are the largest People's Participatory Development Movement. And we strongly believe that when people are given opportunities, they will awaken themselves and build the kind of society they want. But the biggest obstacles come from vested interests. Vested interests in the religious field. Though they are religious, vested interest in the political field, vested interest in the bureaucratic field, vested interest of landowners, vested interest of people who give money on high interest, unfair traders, bureaucrats, dictators who deny people's human rights. So all these things contribute to keep people in a state of lethargy, in a state of inactivity, in a state of absolute poverty and powerlessness. So we start from the bottom up to change that situation, so that finally our aim is to make every village community in our country a self-governing village community, so that the supremacy of people are realized there. Because according to our constitution, in any democracy, people are supreme. But that supremacy of the people has been taken away by vested interests. So we try to give it back to the people. So ours is a non-violent movement to transform society so that everybody can be inclusive in the well-being of the society. In Pakistan and Sri Lanka, we have inherited an ancient culture. At one time, Pakistan was totally a Buddhist country. So we are still a Buddhist country. So we have had common values. So in spite of the fact that Pakistan is Islamic today, still those traditional value systems are prevailing. I have been there several times. For example, to believe in the well-being of all, trying to help others, learning or getting some kind of joy out of service, and looking at everything with equanimity. Those are 4 qualities that we all can practice under Islam or under Buddhism. So that kind of values like sharing, pleasant language, constructive activity, equality in education, equality in association, all these are values that we can practice without any difficulty. Then building self-reliance on the part of the people, and then trying to harness whatever resources they can pull together for their well-being. These are things which we can implement. And youth in our country, Sarvodaya youth are taking the leadership for this, like the Shanti Sena movement or peace brigades. So in Pakistan also, you should have youth who should first start a transformation within their own minds and hearts, then transform the society by their example, their hard work, their commitment to liberate the people. Therefore, my message to the youth is take the leadership to build a new society in the world, not only in Pakistan or in Sri Lanka, to build a new society in the world where communities enjoy power, not some bureaucrats or some dictators or some big people. People's participatory governance, that is real democracy. So democracy at the grassroots, that is what we should aim at. Then we can network them nationwide. So youth should take up this leadership, I think. I think we have modern communication systems. We have the IT systems. So easily we can share our knowledge. Now you are in Sri Lanka at this moment. We can share people, young people coming from there to here to there, and that way learn from one another. And that kind of thing can lead to other things, like There may be certain things in Pakistan which could be sent here directly to the people without a middleman. There may be things here which Pakistan needs, which can be sent directly to people of Pakistan rather than a middleman who makes exorbitant profit. So there are that kind of trade relations we can build. Education. Now these days you all are sharing health programs here and there. So innumerable ways we can work together, and we can persuade the governments also to join together to help what we are doing. And that's what the real governments also wish to have.